Kit Kat, Milo, Maggie, Perrier, and Purina Friskies. What do all these brands have in common? I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to figure it out. 1, 2, 3, and time! If your answer is that all these brands are owned by Nestle, then you're absolutely correct! However, if you did not get that right, that's okay. Hey, you learned something new today. Hello, hi, and hello. It's Fiona here, and in today's video, we'll be talking about the latest financial tea on Nestle. But before we go into that, here are some fun facts about Nestle. Fun fact number 1. Nestle is the largest food conglomerate in the world and has been that way since 2014. Fun fact number 2. Nestle is a multinational Swiss company with its headquarters located in Vevey, Switzerland. Fun fact number 3. 1905 was the year that Nestle was formed by the merging of the Anglo-Swiss Milk Company and Farine Lactée Henri Nestlé. Gosh, that's a mouthful. Moving on! We have finally come to the financial news part of this video. Coffee lovers and home bakers drive the strongest Nestle quarter in a decade. John Cox, a Kepler-Chevreux analyst, said that Nestle is showing the strongest quarterly numbers ever since 2011. And they kinda have the pandemic to thank for. Oh, why, you may ask? Well, consumers have been purchasing more packaged foods in order to make their lockdowns a little bit more interesting rather than boring. Since they can't exactly go to their favorite local bakeries or cafes, people have been opting to make their own home-baked goods with carnation evaporated milk or their very own home-brewed espressos using Nespresso. Due to the growth boost in the first quarter, Mark Schneider, he's the chief executive of Nestle, told investors in a call that the sales growth of more than 4% is to be expected this year. And since more people are trying to keep their health in check during this pandemic, they're buying more and more vitamins and supplements. Which is a good thing, because now Nestle is expanding their e-commerce and their health sciences portfolio as well. Now, let's go to the statistics. This year, organic growth has seen an increase of 7.7% versus last year's 4.3%. Way ahead of the forecasted 3.3%. Now, let's talk about region. The American and the Asian regions are showing a strong growth in organic sales, whereas a 4.4% growth could be observed in the European region. Now let's be more specific and talk about the different categories. The highest increase in organic growth can be seen in coffee at 17%, followed by a 16% increase in dairy and a 9% increase in, wait for it, pet care. Now, Mark Schneider, the chief exec, mentioned that the company is focusing their acquisitions on high growth categories like coffee and pet care. But they are more than open to anything across the spectrum if the shoe fits. However, before the company decides to revisit a full year guidance that is seemingly a little conservative at the moment, Schneider said that he would like to observe how the whole COVID-19 recovery plays out in the second quarter. What? We've come to the end of the video. Just as how I started, I will end the video with a couple of questions for you. The first question is, do you think that Nestle will achieve the 4% sales growth as expected by Mark Schneider? The second and final question is, which one of Nestle's product have you been consuming or purchasing more and more ever since this whole pandemic started? Personally, mine has been Maggie and Nestum. So, that's a wrap. Thank you and goodbye.